Assalamu alaikum, 50th graders. Today we are going to continue our lesson. What is the role of an organism in its ecosystem? This is the second part. In this part, we are going to talk more in details about consumers. If you still remember, we said before that consumers are organisms that get energy from consuming or eating other organisms. Consumers are like humans and animals because they get energy when they eat other organisms. Consumers are divided into three groups: herbivores, carnivores, and omnivores. First group of consumers are the herbivores. Herbivores are the consumers that eat only plants. They get energy from eating these producers, which are plants. For example, rabbits, deer, cows, zebras, and elephants are herbivores. So, herbivores are consumers that eat only plants and they get energy from eating these producers, which are the plants, such as the rabbits, the deer, the cows, zebras, and elephants. The second group is the carnivores. Carnivores eat only animals. In the ocean, the sharks, the seals, and octopuses are common carnivores. On land, carnivores include foxes, hawks, lions, wolves, and eagles. So carnivores is the second group of consumers. They are animals that eat only animals or meat, such as the sharks, seals, and octopuses in the ocean, foxes, hawks, lions, wolves, and eagles on the land. Here are some examples of carnivores, like the fox, the wolf, the lion, and the shark. Carnivores, again, are animals that consume or eat only meat. The third group of consumers is the omnivores. Omnivores are organisms that eat both plants and animals, such as birds, raccoons, and humans. These are omnivores. So, again, omnivores are organisms that eat both plants and animals, such as the birds, the raccoons, and the humans. Here we have a discussion question. Think of a forest with the trees, moss, foxes, squirrels, robins, mice, hawks, mushrooms, and mold. Identify the niche of each living thing. Is it a producer, consumer, or decomposer? I need to remind you about the word niche. Niche means the role of an organism in its ecosystem. Producers are the plants that make their own food. Consumers are organisms that get energy from consuming or eat other organisms. They are classified into three main groups: herbivores that eat only plants, carnivores that eat only animals or meat, and omnivores that eat both plants and animals. Decomposers are organisms that get energy from decomposing the dead bodies of plants, animals, and humans into tiny pieces that turn to be nutrients for the plants later on. So in this question we have to identify the niche of each living thing. Is it a producer, consumer, or decomposer? Trees are producers because they are plants that make their own food. Foxes are consumers. They get energy from eating or consuming other organisms. By the way, foxes are carnivores. Squirrels are consumers also, but they are herbivores. Robins are consumers. Mice are consumers. Hawks are consumers. Mushrooms are decomposers. And molds are decomposers. So again, producers are organisms that produce their own food. Consumers are organisms that get energy from consuming or eating other organisms. Decomposers are organisms that get energy from decomposing the dead bodies of plants, animals, and humans. Consumers are classified into three groups. Herbivores eat only plants, carnivores eat only animals, and omnivores eat both animals and plants.